Zentsov versus Wiuff.
And for the main event of the night, we've got the heavyweights, Trävis Wiuff versus Roman Zentsov.
And the third man in the ring, Kip Kolar.
These are the heavyweights, both men weighing excess of 230 pounds.
Trävis Wiuff is a big-time wrestler. He spent a lot of time with Dave Manet and Team Miletich.
Actually, Trävis Wiuff had some NCAA wrestling championships under his belt, which is not an easy feat.
Wow, he comes in with a flying knee.
Big knee of his own there from Zentsov, who is the current M1 heavyweight champ.
The M1 current heavyweight champ is hanging onto the ropes there a little bit.
Well, you know, you don't want to get pulled down if you can avoid it. That wrestling takedown, you can see the strength of Trävis Wiuff. Just simply pulled him over.
And when they were on the stand-up, you could see that they had a bit of a size difference. Trävis Wiuff looks a bit bigger than Zentsov.
Well, Trävis Wiuff is a UFC veteran. He's been in with a lot of tough guys, the likes of Cabbage, Matashenko, Travis Fulton. He's an extensive record, coming up on 30 fights.
Zentsov has the overhooks here. What does Zentsov want to do to get the big man off of him?
Well, there's the riddle, Arnold. You get a guy the size of Trävis Wiuff on you with his wrestling background. It's very difficult. Look at the posture. He simply keeps his legs spread. He's got incredible posture, and he just works the hammer fists, the elbows, the ground and pound. Trävis Wiuff is very accomplished at this position.
This is definitely where Trävis Wiuff wants to fight. I don't even expect him to try to pass the guard unless it really opens itself up to him. I think he's going to sit right where he is and ground and pound and drive those elbows into his face.
He's doing a great job. Roman Zentsov, he needs to start getting either hanging on for dear life and look for the stand-up. Now, all night long, we haven't been seeing a lot of quick stand-ups, and he must be aware of that, which means that he's going to have to get up himself. He's going to have to look for some sweeping. He's going to have to look at a submission attempt, maybe a scramble, anything to get himself back on his feet. You don't want to be stuck here under Trävis Wiuff.
But none of that is possible if you employ the closed guard, isn't
Beautiful
that right?
can opener. A la Mark Kerr.
I've seen this before, and I've seen people go out on stretchers because of it.
Terrible amount of pressure when you get a man as strong as Trävis Wiuff cranking on your neck.
You're absolutely right. I saw Mark Kerr employ that on Borisov Igor in the Pride organization. Borisov Igor went out on a stretcher.
Zentsov is no slouch. He's been with the likes of Bob Schreiber. He's got a win over him. And that's a tough guy, Crazy Bob.
Crazy Dirty Bob.
Look at the ground and pound, though, from Wiuff. He's just content to stay in that position and just use those big pipes to rain down terror. I would not want to be on that bottom spot. I don't know what that was. A little tap on the head from Zentsov.
Trävis Wiuff weighs in at about 250 pounds here. On top of him, he probably feels like more like 1,000 pounds here.
He is a big, strong guy. I'd like to see him looking to pass that guard, get into a side control, cross-side position, or even half guard. I think he could be a lot more effective with his ground and pound. Not that he's not being effective now.
He seems content here. He doesn't want to gamble with position. He's got the strong wrestling base. I don't think he's too interested in gambling here.
Well, it's paying off for him. Zentsov, on the other hand, he needs to advance that position. He needs to look for the reversal or the submission. I would hate to think that he would be content to spend the entire first round on his back being hit in the hopes of coming back later in the fight.
And in the dying mood of round one.
Wiuff's posturing beautifully now, giving himself some space, and then when he drops his entire weight on those forearms. It's a beautiful example of just superior position and posture, and it just makes it so difficult for your opponent to escape you.
Roman Zentsov doesn't look like he's interested in opening up that guard at all himself.
Well, the problem with opening your guard on a man the size of Wiuff with the power and the strength, he could just go right past your guard, and now you're in a worse spot. You know, if you're having a hard time dealing with Travis Wiuff inside your guard, having him cross-side would just be that much worse. Be interesting to be a bug in the corner of Roman Zentsov and hear what his advisors are going to suggest for him so that he can maybe make this fight a little more competitive.
I definitely think you saw Travis Wiuff overpower his opponents here.
Well, at this point, the first round belongs completely to Travis Wiuff.
Definitely a 10-9 round for Travis Wiuff there.
Zensov, though, when you look at him in the corner, he doesn't look the worse for the wear. I mean, he took no real bad damage. But either way, the judges are going to be given the nod for Travis Wiuff.
None of those shots are fight-ending, but they add up on the eyes of the judges and they add up down the road.
We've got that first takedown.
Nice takedown.
The only takedown by Travis Wiuff. So he's going to score points for that. And he's going to score points for controlling this position and ground and pounding the entire round.
Roman Zensov is a powerful striker. He would want to keep this fight on the stand-up position. He needs to strike here and strike often.
Neither one of these men look that fatigued at this point.
Both these guys are in great shape.
Very good combinations for
wow.
Big man.
Nice left hook there by Zentsov.
Look at the underhooks, though.
Yeah.
He just simply gets that position, drags him down, and now he's in half guard.
Zentsov needs to get to his feet here.
And he's working back to guard. Wiuff seemed to give that up pretty easy. I think he's quite comfortable inside Zentsov's guard.
He's not worried about working the half guard or working from the side mount position. I think he doesn't matter. As long as it's on the ground, I think he can control the fight here.
Again, same as in the first round. Wiuff just simply happy to sit inside the guard posture and work the hammer fists, the forearms. He goes body, body, head. Just mixes it up a little bit and just slowly erodes Zentsov.
Zentsov tagged Travis Wiuff on the feet there a little bit with the left hook. I think he needs to get back on the feet to strike with his hands again.
Easier said than done, Arnold.
He's mounting no offense from his back here.
And there's always the argument with the referees stand-up. You know, when is the right time? You know, everyone has a different opinion. Some people like to see them stood up a lot quicker. Other people like to see the guys who are specialists at doing exactly what Wiuff's doing have an opportunity to do that. I mean, this is a strategy.
Judging by what I've seen for the first part of this fight and the first part of this event, I think no time is the right time.
Wiuff is just mauling him now. He's got those forearms. He's grinding them in. He's using his the abrasive parts of his glove on the face of Zentsov. It's just very, very aggravating, and it's going to open up spots.
Wow, there's a nice forearm shot by Wiuff there.
He's just looking to get his arms free enough to throw some elbows, to throw some hammer fists.
Another thing is, this must be very, very frustrating for Zentsov. He cannot move.
Yeah, it's tough morally. It's easy to feel dejected when you're on the bottom, you're trying to do things, and you're just simply being pinned there.
Shut down by the strength of Travis Wiuff.
That's pretty much how this entire fight's gone. I think Wiuff needs to get a little bit of posture, get himself some space, and really look to end this fight.
Talking about Zentsov's perspective, what does Travis Wiuff need to do to...
nasty elbow.
I think he did it just right here.
A couple nasty elbows.
Wow, he's unloading here.
Oh, Wiuff's turning it on now.
I think he hurt him with one of the forearms.
Zentsov's in trouble. The fight is over. I think, are they stopping it, or are they just stopping to check the cut? I'm not sure. I think the fight's been called.
Look at all that blood on the forearm there.
We do. We have a victory by Travis Wiuff. Stoppage due to cut.
This fight is over. Zentsov looked horrible at the end of the fight.
And here we go. Let's take a look at this. See if we can't catch the spot. Oh, he finished strong. Big flurry. See if we can't pick out where the cut occurs.
Whoa,
oh, there we go.
There it is. Two elbows.
Zentsov right away covers the spot.
Yes, right away he reaches for the eye. It looked like a big cut over the left eye of Roman Zentsov. Two big elbows there, and you see the blood immediately.
Wiuff lays him open. And then when he sees his opponent hurt, he goes for it. He smells blood and he finishes the fight. True Travis Wiuff fashion.
Good job by Travis Wiuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, obviously he needs to stop this round in 2 minutes 49 seconds. Due to a cut for the winner from the USA.
Another impressive victory for Travis Wiuff. Has quite a few fights in a row that he's won.
Round 2, TKO, stoppage due to cuts. Great performance for Travis Wiuff. And that was our main event. I look forward to seeing more of Travis Wiuff. I don't think at this weight there's a whole lot of guys out there who are going to give him a whole lot of opposition.
He's got a big gash on that forehead there.
Maybe we need to see the Red Devil team bringing up one of their big heavyweights, such as maybe an Emelianenko.
Emelianenko Fedor.
Yes.
Well, that wraps up the inaugural Mixed Fighting Championships.
Tonight we saw a little bit of everything.